Hey everyone, Mango7 here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7. Today we're going to talk about Vildred. This is just going to be kind of a hero spotlight. I've done little bits and pieces of him here and there, but I think he deserves so much more. I think he's one of my most important, if not the most important 6-star I have right now. It just kind of ties everything together, and not only that, but makes everything I do so much more efficient and so much faster. So it's kind of funny with Vildred because at the start of the game he was kind of meme tier status. Like, he's kind of like Says now, where we just made fun of him and we didn't really use him, and people were re-rolling him instantly in the selective summons, where while we're here now, I would say he's the #1 most recommended thing to get in the selective summons. So it's really funny to see how people have changed perspectives on the game, perspectives on characters over the course of months. Obviously that's going to happen, but it's so funny to see somebody like at the bottom all the way at the top now. And again, he is so good everywhere. That's kind of why I'm doing this. I'm going to show you how to build him, where to use him. So first thing, let's take a look at his skills here. He obviously has 3 skills. They're all AoE. His first one is a single target AoE sort of thing, where you target one and then it hits another random target. You can't choose the second target. Second one procs whenever he gets a kill with his first or third, and that allows him to do like another AoE. This third is another big AoE with the soul burn of damage dealt increase, and these have pretty great multipliers too. I don't know them exactly, but they are pretty fantastic. He also has arguably the best imprint in the game in speed, although it's kind of hard to get an imprint on a 5-star character. As for his stats, they're looking like this right now. I like to have nearly 100% crit. I also like to have a ton of crit damage, and then attack kind of as the third stat there. How much how much speed you want on him really depends on if you're going to be using him for AoE cleave or a PvP team, or if you're just using them for farming. So many different things. I do like to have him fast, but I don't like to focus so much on speed that he loses a ton of damage. A lot of the power in Vildred's capabilities is by one-shotting stuff, and if you go too fast, you really can't get some of the shots. So just very quickly, I will go over my skills here, or my weapons and equipment. We have Abyss Drake Sword, 6 speed, 18 attack, some crit chance. No crit damage here, but a little bit of HP. It's okay to get a little bit of HP. We have this Helm here. This is where I get a lot of my crit damage. 20 crit damage, 20 attack, 2 crit chance. Give the chest, and I think I need to switch chests on him. I don't have very many great speed chests, and right now I'm using this one because it's got 8 crit chance and 6 speed. The defense and health are great, but I would much rather have crit damage on the piece or higher crit chance if possible. We have our neck, 65 crit damage, 17 attack, 6 crit chance on it. Rolled better than I thought it would. I have very, very, very few crit damage necks. The other option would be to use the event crit damage neck, but I ended up using this one instead since I did want to use this Helm and also this ring. Ring is really solid. Unfortunately, 12% effectiveness. We don't really need that too much on him. In fact, I think it's like literal 0%, right? Yeah, actual 0% use for effectiveness. And then finally, his boots here. And I have a lot of options with boots. I could get a lot more crit damage on the boots. I have like 3 pairs with 26% crit damage or something nutso. But I decided to go with these because a little bit of HP, a little bit of speed, a little bit of every stat can never hurt. I'm also using Dust Devil right now, and I would honestly prefer Wind Rider, but right now I'm testing out Says Cleave, and Says has my Wind Rider. So this is what I'm using. You can always use Tonfa, you can always use RNL. There's so many different things you can use, but if I'm using Dust Devil, I do turn my abilities off and just use my first. As for what sets to use, I really encourage you guys not to focus too much on the exact set and focus on the right side instead. I really like attack boots, but you can use speed if you focus more on attack elsewhere. Attack ring is a necessity, and crit damage neck is a necessity, IMO. As for the sets, you're fine with basically anything. You can use triple crit set, you can use an attack set, you can use a crit damage set, you could use a speed set. Basically anything but Rage. I don't think Rage is going to be the best on him since he's often solo DPS. So that's pretty much what I would do there. As for his awakenings, you obviously not need all of them. His very last one is over here, and it is attack, so you gotta get that, of course, so don't leave him hanging with that. As for his Molagora, he's a little bit great for Molagora. Like, he doesn't really take many. You don't really need -1 turn cooldown on Blade Ascent at all, to be honest. And if you do go for this, you're going for the 20% damage afterwards, since you're using him for a P. I have a couple points in his first and 0 in his second. I think after the video, I'm probably going to put about 6 points into these two here. I just use them so much, there's no reason not to kind of give him a little bit of love. So let's take a run just on World 4-9. This is where I farm a lot, and this is one of the places he's best at. So keep in mind, I have really fantastic gear for this, and just compare your runs of 4-9s of mine with Vildred here, and you should see the damage difference and the speed difference in killing things. It's just honestly kind of ridiculous, and this is where I could use a little bit more damage in my Molagora, because if I could clear this, it would save me like 10 seconds a run or something like that just from that stage. So little things like that definitely add up. Chaos! I should have not brought a buddy. And you can see here, if we just did a little bit more damage, we'd be able to clear that. And if you count like an hour of farming, how long runs take for you versus how long it takes with Vildred if you had Vildred, it really is nuts to see like how much more you can get done in that hour. And even if you go to say Mango, but I don't have anything to refresh my stamina, it's still okay, because that gives you more time to do something else. So this is where we're supposed to show off Vildred killing those in one hit, but Chaos has something else to say about it. But you can get a pretty good idea here with how fast he is, and just how fast this run is. But I love Axe God. He's honestly like one of my favorite VAs. Just, I love what he did. And of course we'll get the kill there. So that is one run there. I'm also going to show you an A11 really quick too. And basically everything goes like that. It is just pure DPS and pure nutso damage dealt. That's one of the reasons why I love him. He speeds every little thing I do up, and I use them for A11, I use them for B11, I use them for Labyrinth now, actually, to speed it up too. I use them for every single thing I'm doing that isn't like a hunt. Like, I use them for all sorts of PvE, I use them for all the side stories, everything like that. Let's do A11 really quick here. We also just 6-starred Arrowell, and she is really bad, but we'll give her a little showcase too for this. We have to protect her little smile. So if you've ever done A11, you know how annoying this first stage is. Like, this first stage actually causes a lot of wipes for some teams, because of how ridiculous it is. They're like super DPS-y, they take a lot of time to die, and they're just really frustrating. So this team could be much faster with other people, but I really like using Rin. It's a lot of fun. Watch Arrowell, watch Arrowell's damage. Boom! 1100. So we'll get the kill there. And again, that's why I would like my crit a little higher. It's also kind of funny taking him to Banshee because he kills too fast. I never thought it would be bad to kill too fast, but he legitimately does too much damage to the Banshees, and I cannot get my dispels off fast enough. So also to note is if I had Wind Rider on him instead of Dust Devil, I would be doing way more damage here, especially in the second phase. So this run is usually a little bit faster with Wind Rider. Go. And incoming ads, and he should. I'm pretty sure he one-shots the ads without Wind Rider, but I guess we'll listen to my song. Oh, the only thing I'm kind of wondering right now is I think there's a good chance Vicun is a thief. So I'm kind of wondering if we're going to get like a farmer style unit. I was thinking about the collab and I know a lot of times they don't like to make the collab units nuts in PvP, so I'm thinking maybe they might make the collabs like really good PvP farmers or really good for PvP or something like that. Kind of wondering how they're going to handle that, but I am pretty excited to see. So we can see his damage here. This goes ham. That's the other great thing about Dust Devil. Getting a combo attack and proccing Dust Devil is hilariously awesome. And we just barely didn't kill it. And then we Dust Deviled and hit the wrong target. But it's okay, it's okay. We've got defense down, so we should be able to just like destroy stuff at this point now. Such beautiful chaos! We need Axe God in here. Okay, so here comes some damage, right? Goes again. Kinda surprised he didn't kill that egg. I mean, there he goes. He also gets the CR boost there from his second skill for killing an ad, which makes him just absolutely nutters here. Over here! And it's really funny to look at the damage dealt after this because it's obviously like 99% our boy Vildred over there. Listen to my song. I think I can get this done. Like, I'm looking at this run here, and let's be real here. Arowell isn't really doing anything. She's tanking, I guess, and she's doing her best, but that's about it. So I think I can honestly just make Tamarin tank and just add a fodder. So I think I might start trying to do this with a fodder. And this should be the kill here. Perfect. So yeah, that's kind of what my runs look like, and that's a slower one because A11 is kind of a slower dungeon. But overall, I'm really happy with him. What I'm trying to get at here is there's so many people that ask me about Vildred because they see me using him everywhere. If you have him, just 6-star him, just get it out of the way. Absolutely 100%, it doesn't matter where you're at in the game, just get him up next, and he is the best, like the actual best. The other cool thing is he doesn't take nutso gear. I have mine on really good gear right now, but I use mine for the longest time with trash gear, and he is fine with trash gear. You use trash gear, you can clear out PvE stuff no problem, and it's still way faster than anything else. So that's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see any other spotlights on my units, specifically where I use them, why I use them, how to build them, let me know in the description below, and we'll try to do that next. I want to do one of these a week, kind of like a spotlight, because I hate not being able to like talk to people about things and like direct them to stuff like this. So thank you so much. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and hit that notification bell, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, everybody.